You know, when we're asked, do you take responsibility for whatever circumstance that we're being presented with, we actually translate that as being blamed for it, as if, you know, will you take the blame for this? But that's not the real depth of the word. When the establishment says, you know, will you take responsibility, you're actually being invited to respond. It's your responsibility, your ability to reply. You're not being blamed. You've been asked to reply. Would you say that was about right? I mean, in the world of police land, we have the words understand and responsibility, and we know that they're both used in a way that is negative for us, and we just blindly consent, not knowing what they mean.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. There's definitely a duality there, and I realised that a while ago. The responsibility is not actually what the definition says in the dictionary.
Well, it's the one we're given to use, and that's the problem. We're actually given what we're given to use without questioning why we're given it. You know, if you sit on an imaginary throne and look down at a group of people who are looking up to you for guidance, you're only ever going to present them an education of sorts that is better for you than it is for them. And you're always going to present it in a way that if you weren't there, they wouldn't be able to manage. The people never actually work out that you're sat up there not doing any of the work at all. You're making all the rules, keeping all the taxes, but you don't actually do any work. And the people at the bottom are doing all the work, following all the rules, and paying all the taxes. And they never quite get how simple it is to make sure that through education you don't figure it out on your own. Would you say that's true?
Yeah,
it's just
that pretty much sums it up, yeah.
It's a mafia scam, isn't it?
It is a scam.
I mean, it is the mafia. I mean, the thing about the mafia is that at least you knew who they were. At least they told you what they were. I think they only charged about 1% interest a month as well. I mean, we do have a mafia. If you don't follow the rules, they do send the boys round. They send you a letter first and fining you because you've annoyed them. You know, and the word fine, everyone thinks, well, why is it called fine? Because it's not fine. It's because there's a word missing. The actual was fine silver. The actual fee you were required to pay was in fine silver. That's how we used to measure our weights and measure in pounds. And it was pounds of silver. And if you look at the word pounds and weight, you realise that we actually still abbreviate it LB. But why do we abbreviate it LB? Well, get to your translate box and put the word Libra. Libra is the scales. Libra is the scales. But Libra converted to English, or Latin converted to English from Libra, is pounds. So now you know why you have the abbreviation LBS at the end of the weights and measures. It's because it's representative of the scales. Anyway, back to it. The mafia, they send you a letter saying you've annoyed them. If you owed them money, now you owe them more money. If you don't give them the original plus the extra, they send the boys round. And basically, if you don't pay them then, they start stealing the stuff out of your house. And should you goddamn put up a defence, they'll jail you. And if you put up any sort of strong defence, they'll kill you. I mean, that's the basis of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is that simple. I mean, okay, they've got fancy words and fancy dress, and words on paper that apparently give them the power to tell us what to do. But why don't we just ask, could you please tell me, who gave you more power over me than me? And then, when you decide who it is, can you bring it and see where I signed? Because I didn't sign for this. Is that how you feel sometimes?
Yeah.
You look around, see all the people scurrying in the rat race, and you think, why aren't they taking, where's the instinct to, hang on a minute. I mean, I'm paying 70, 80 pence in the pound one way or another to my lords and masters, and they're leaving me with 20, 30 pence in the pound to look after my family and save for the future.
Yeah.
And somehow we think that's okay. I mean, you're a little bit younger than me, aren't you? I mean, you're working, you're actually self-employed. What would you describe yourself as? I mean, we're all into titles, so you pick yours. What would you describe yourself as?
A jack of all trades, really. Someone who does a bit of everything.
If it's broken, you'll have a crack at fixing it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
There's a lot of broken things in this world.
Good point, yeah. Good point. You've got to start somewhere. I also know Stuart's dad as well. He's a top fella, isn't he? It's nice to surround yourself with people that are awake, really. I mean, if I didn't have two or three friends that are actually awake that I can perhaps offload onto, I'm not quite sure I'd actually be... I don't think I'd actually be sane.
No.
It's
not by a long way.
I think I'd be insane like everybody else.
Oh, insane.
Unsane, unclean, yeah, the Michael Sarian likeness. You know, he says it should be unsane, never mind insane. I agree with him. It is difficult when we say, look, guys, this is not really how it works. And you can see the look in their eyes. They have that look in their eyes, don't they, that sort of, they feel sorry for us. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
They sort of look at you and they sort of tilt their head to a side a little bit and say, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Well, you have your opinion and I'll have mine. Yeah, and apparently, you know, these two opinions are both valuable. They're both worth discovering and talking about. But there's only one bloody truth, isn't there?
Well, it doesn't really matter how much documented evidence you can put in front of some people.
I know.